Hello, my name is Kaley York-Pierce, and I've been a registered nurse for the last 16 years, working in the interior of BC with families across the lifespan. Play is central to our child's development, and when we look at the different areas of development, starting with physical, children are learning gross motor skills, fine motor skills as they navigate the play environment. They might be climbing over a cushion as you set up a jungle gym in the living room, or they might be reaching for a toy and they're practicing their fine motor skills as their fingers grasp that block. That all builds their physical development in terms of gross motor and fine motor skills. So play is an incredible tool to incorporate into your day and sprinkling it throughout the day. Here and there, moments where you're connecting one-on-one with your child, you're present, and you're responsive to their play activities. In the busy scheme of life as parents, it can be hard to think about adding one more thing in terms of all of the activities around play that you may be thinking that would be great for your child and you want to introduce, but it's just such a struggle to find time and space, resources for that. It's important to come back to the fact that play can be so simple. It could be folded into your everyday routines. For example, grocery shopping could be a playful activity where you find out how fast you can get a certain item from the shelf and put it in the cart. In the videos, we see parents talk about the age that we live in with social media, with technology, with access to things like YouTube on phones and iPads where our children have access to those as well. And so they bring in the concept of boundaries and building in some rules around if he were to consider introducing screen time, this is how it would look. So an over-reliance on screen time to occupy your child can have significant impacts on their brain development. This takes away from their in-person experiences where they'd be having interactions that stimulate the mirror neurons, for example, these little neurons that fire in response to what they see in facial expressions in real life and help establish connection. So we know that screen time has a significant impact on brain development, and it's something we want to be very cautious around, how much to implement, how long, how early to implement, and so there's a lot to consider here as you're introducing screen time. So I want parents to remember the power that they hold to influence their child's development, and that this is an amazing time where they are learning about their children through play and really understanding who their child is, and this occurs over time. So I really want to come back to who the child is and appreciating the true value of your child.